to be creeping this far up.
Stellar has to make a play in this kind of situation, and Cloud9 are reading it.
Whew. Now 2 members meet weak on the side of Cloud9, and Jake and Leaf. You see the utility set up. They start to flood out onto the side. Bang the tip of the spear with 53 HP, spotting the first and falling at the hands of Zeppa. But it's traded right back, and Stellar trying to hit the transfer, not able to do so. Derek in this 1v2, he's so weak. Celsius gets 3 on the round, and Cloud9 are on the board first. Just waiting on contact. Cloud9 with the lighter weaponry here, instantly dropped by Asuna.
Oh, what perfect crosshair placement from Asuna there.
And it doesn't get much easier than that.
I mean, the idea is good from Cloud9. There's a one-way smoke from the Omen, so they put up their Viper wall, and that makes the one-way useless. They can threaten like they've repositioned, or in fact, fight heavily over it, but...
He's had?
Wow,
I mean, they read him like a book. Rooney had to try to get out of there. And that was all off the setup of the Viper wall that you mentioned. It was intended to feint the possibility of crossing. They did, and they die there as well.
I think in other rounds, you're going to see 100 Thieves still have to put a lot of pressure in that area, despite the fact that Cloud9 are probably not going to play that heavily, but that is a very simple round.
Yep. Followed the Trailblazer up, and now Stellar just on the other side. The shots are clean from Leaf, and that's an opener for Cloud9.
It's lovely. They know exactly where 100 Thieves are going. There's a Rolling Thunder to deal with, but other than that, Cloud9 should be set up.
Look at Jake in a position to make a huge play, and that's a spike.
Down A.
Well out of reach of the remaining members of 100 Thieves, as Jake gets the second, the third is teed up and dropped. The guy continues to answer the call for Cloud9.
It's so impressive what these players have been able to accomplish. They fit into the team beautifully. Leads are beautiful. At what point is Asuna going to decide to use the Rolling Thunder?
Here.
He has a lot of tools at his disposal. So has the fault line as well. And there's the Rolling Thunder. Going to pave the way. Is it going to hit anyone? No, I believe that hit missed the 2 members up in heaven as well.
And this, what a position for Leaf to be playing.
He's going to play spoiler. That's the spike once again. Sitting in no man's land. They have to get through it, and then they have to clear a tree if they want to get the spike back. Then they have the lockdown they're going to have to navigate to. This just spells disaster for 100 Thieves.
I mean, look at Bang's POV there, and you can sense the chaos and the frustration. He's been left in a position, surrounded, ambushed. And despite running a double flash composition that has...
You've got Leaf with ult. Do they choose to use it? 3 members, 2 in tree, and then what just on the other side at half wall? Cryo not able to find the first. Can Asuna do something different? As he trades it right back. Dancing around, feeling pressure from either side, and he's overwhelmed. Now a 3-2 number still in favor of 100 Thieves here, as they have a good shot at winning this round. What can Rooney do? Member spotted, Rooney dropped, and Jake left alone.
Difficult situation for Jake and Rooney. The retake not quite well. Here come Leaf, here comes Zeppa, the cavalry's coming.
The triple pump fake is taking place. Cryo, the only one with fall. You can't imagine he uses it here as Celsius is able to spam through the utility, through the smoke, to another kill, and it's clean from Cloud9. Interesting the way the pathing worked out. The setup is there for Cryo. He's able to get an opener in a second, too. This is very reminiscent to the opening round. They wanted to set Cryo up to make a play. This time he does.
But they've still been denied their access to the B site. And so, Rooney getting pressured here, jumping classics all over.
2 heads spotted. The third, no idea. Sucker punching him down into the next round.
There.
And there's where a measure of confidence can be very beneficial. Overwhelming.
He doesn't ult here, right? Surely not.
I don't think it would help him.
3 members. Brutal setup. He doesn't even check. Oh, dear. Oh, no. What was that? 1v3 here. Jake falls.
Wow.
That was uncomfortable.
But a beat. They know exactly where he is. And they're reflanking the flank. Bang is in the A lobby.
He committed to the ult. The flash is there, and Stellar wins it out. That was very close.
This means that the entirety of 100 Thieves are going to be playing the spam. What is that shot from Derek?
Zep on the tap, not committing to it. Rooney playing on the other side of smoke. That's a free one. Now left in this 1v3. The tap, the fake, and the reposition. Cryo gone hunting, looking for a little something.
But they know he's not on it.
Oh, that's loud. It's just not enough. I mean, that was a difficult situation regardless for Rooney.
Has been good for them. Choosing passive post plants, though. At least everybody other than Asuna who gets team blinded.
And Cryo's still playing back wall. Huge kill out from Zeppa. Do they go? Leaf still with the Phantom. They're sticking with it. It's paying off as Bang falls. Jake on the tap, Stellar on the spam. It's just a bit left. He's gotten it halfway. He's going to stick it the whole way. 75%, 80, 90. He sticks it all the way down.
Not a bull.
Thieves do. You can push him off, but he's just going to be a nuisance. Derek has already fallen. Jake's being so pesky. And he gets 2 clean shots out from him. The third. Oh! Cryo not able to respond in kind.
What a round from Jake, considering his positioning was given away by the alarm bot.
They're able to take care of it. Now the Seeker's starting to funnel there as well. You can see the Rolling Thunder. It's propped. It's ready to go. It's been a key to their success for 2 of the 4 rounds that they won. Can they secure a 5th?
Was that a bit too early, perhaps?
Possibly. Possibly. Rooney's on the tap. Derek waiting close by, trying to spam through the utility. The orb goes down. The kills go up for Cloud9 as they get both.
Over here at C to begin.
Leaf's already gone up. The fault line perhaps a little late, and every single shot misses.
Whoa, Leaf gets 2.
Second. Bang trying to do a bit of the same. He gets 2 of his own. But through all of that, Jake is the last one standing.
And the way is open on C here for Cloud9. Stellar and Derek with only classics to their name and a single flash. I just don't see how this is gonna work for them.
Yeah, borderline impossible, you'd imagine.
Stellar might try and take a timing here.
He saw him, he saw him, he spotted him, he dropped him. Are you expecting Derek to be coming the same way? Maybe not, but when you're facing 3 guns, and that's gonna hurt. That doesn't feel good.
No more.
He's gotten it down to it.
It's a very good try by Derek. Speaking of lockdowns, that kind of stops the B pivot. And I think that's what Cloud9 were looking for.
Tap on the door, they funnel through. They are gonna commit here with 45 seconds left. No doubt about it. Dude, Bang is just locking things down. Remember, Bang in this, what's now a 3v1 here, Zeppo is nothing but a frenzy. Drops. Remember, those types of plays are what money too. I mean, that op it's expensive.
Oh, Bang getting spammed through the tree, and there's their star player gone. There's the pit on site.
Anchor down. Here we go. Asuna dumping util. Yeah, forcing Rooney to reposition. Still plenty of time here, though, for them to navigate this.
What? How did he get that?
He might get a second. He is going to get a second.
Unreal.
The op that you mentioned that was on the opposite side of the map now just has to sit quietly on the sidelines. Perhaps try to save the weapon. And yeah, there's plenty of bankroll on the side of 100 Thieves. But they start to flood out. They start to take some of the space back. This chaos. There's so much utility here from, yeah, there it is, Asuna's flash.
But also look at Rooney. He's reflanked. He pushed the breakable door, and now he's coming around behind them. Could he be the difference maker?
The timing's everything. Yeah, he gets 2. Another round for Cloud9 as they get to map point. How weak Bang is, and he's going to be one of the ones on the flank. Derek looking for the first angle, not able to deliver. Bang, 45 HP, 0 HP now. As Stellar's left in a 1v4 to save the map, and he cannot. Cloud9 once again find themselves up 1-0 in the series.
What an expert display of Cloud9 picking the.
Oh, that flash is good, but the counter flash is better. It provides just enough time for Leaf to get out, and now they push forward. Rooney gets the first with the Sheriff, though.
Yeah, Rooney was playing in that backside area where he could actually wall bang. Asuna's come around the side as well. It settles for a moment into a 3v3 until Derek landed that shot. Cloud9 have cleared out B main, so they know that these players are on site. Can they break it?
Here.
They're so weak. Silence across the side as Bang's head spotted. Zeppo waiting, no flash, nothing to go around. All you have is Elsa's turret. Oh, and the ping pong is so good, but they've left
Everyone's
Elsa's
so
alone.
weak.
The clear is there. He's got a shot at it. The pre-fire. Derek patient on the swing. Takes a step back, and Celsius gets the clutch.
What a horrible start for 100 Thieves. Both pistols won for Cloud9 on map 1. And now pulling that one out.
The Cloudburst either. I mean, nothing. He just went.
4-player push here for Cloud9. Go for a set piece.
Speaking of going, the flash is there. Cryo dancing around the Cloudburst, but he's spammed.
I mean, the Thrifties are finding so much value here in such different ways. 100 Thieves in the previous round decided to go for the Scooby-Doo strategy, spread out, look for clues. And it worked. But C9 put a set play together and decided to crunch on tiles. And despite having really low weaponry, that one was very well crafted. And it comes from such a different place. When you're in tiles, you're expecting the aggression to come mid. Everybody does that. They just copy the Vision Strikers play.
Enemy tag.
Does Stellar and Derek have what it takes to be able to recover this round?
That's a big ask. They haven't even made their way out of main.
But Zelsis is quite isolated.
enemy remaining.
Derek thought that he'd been able to get it, and Zeppa.
With Rooney close by, you see him still playing back in spawn, spamming through. He got another, this time onto Cryo.
He's got a sixth sense. There's 20 seconds left. Derek's managed to collect one, but they've lost their timing to pressure.
15 seconds left. They may have swung out to try to take the fight. They wanted to win it out via
10
frags.
seconds left.
And now Derek's on the opposite side of the site from the spike.
There's no way Derek's getting that back. They completely lost their timing to try and pressure Zelsis there. Ruined by Rooney. Hop into A. Drone to start. They've got to clear the recon dart. It isn't. And another spam kill takes down Cryo. There's no Omen entry from Bang. And so all of these players just stuck in. Bang tries to get in. Taken out by spam through smoke again.
This is supposed to be a really hard site hit, and it very well may end up as a flawless round for Cloud9.
100 Thieves did not see another human. They just all died through smokes.
Last player standing.
Derek playing spoiler a little bit. On to Leaf. He gets a second onto Jake too. Oh dear!
Looking like it could be a bit of B pressure, but Cloud9 are not going to believe this at all because they've already got out. And Stellar, way too slow to get back around the corner. Cloud9 are now fully in control of the B side.
The concerning thing too is Stellar was waiting for that exact situation.
Yep.
Waiting for pressure in from B, still not able to win the duel out. Bang's falling too.
That is Jake just dominating A main against a drone. And 100 Thieves are just trying to make anything they can happen.
Last player standing.
It's just solo plays across the map. Because anywhere they go, Cloud9 are dominating. They're allowing 100 Thieves control of mid, but they're losing all of the outer wings of the map.
You imagine a timeout close by, given how rough of a half this has been for 100 Thieves.
I think they need to put a lot more emphasis on controlling A main. That was the big thing that Loud were doing well against Cloud9. Cloud9 could not hold on. Oh, look at that little fake TP play from Jake as well.
Played him like a book. But Zeppa was there to clean it up. See that lockdown used, and there's still a little bit of room to get through, but I mean, you're kind of stuck here. You've got to commit if you're going to funnel out, and it's all into Rooney. The flash was in the smoke. You start to see some of the lack of synergy in how they're playing this out.
But they're still getting in. Despite that lack of synergy, this is actually one of the best site hits that they've been able to put together. The fragment grenade from Asuna, very important, because you saw how Zeppa wanted to get through that smoke over at CT. And now the question is, can they hold on? Oh, this fight could be absolutely crucial. Derek's not ready for it. There is a pit that could be deployed here by Stella.
Right on cue.
And that just, it feels awful to have to go for that in a 3v3 when you've only got one round.
I mean, but at this point, you'll take any round you can get.
Absolutely.
What tools do they have? They have a paranoia, they have a swing out, and it's a 1-for-1. Time low. Asuna playing backside, waiting for the challenge. That's the pit. It's opened things up. Asuna in the 1v1. Zelsis on the challenge to spam, not landing as he swings around and gets it. But is he gonna have the defuse? No.
No time.
Clutch.
Paranoia comes through from Catwalk, Zeppa and Leaf looking to try and fight this. Instant response from Asuna.
A second too. Good opener from the attacking side.
And that's actually the first kill that 100 Thieves have been able to get by dismantling that trap play. And Asuna wasn't worried about getting knocked there because he's got his null commander online.
Heady out from Stellar, choosing to spam that smoke, and well, we didn't see that molly, all good.
Could this be the lifeline that 100 Thieves need? Normally you would say an 8-4 half is not that bad for the attackers. But considering that 100 Thieves have not won a single pistol round so far, and their game against Sentinels, they only won 4 defensive rounds, that's where the worry starts to come from.
30 seconds left. Flawless.
Cover going out.
I thought through it, looks like it's gonna be an A split, and they're skilled up so far. The timing on the audio is gorgeous.
Spike down.
That's the spike. Derek's left alone to try to salvage a brutal situation. Now they can retreat. 100 Thieves are gonna have to pinch in to fight A main. Oh, he's repositioned, and they don't know. That flash is good. Zeppa with 3. What a disastrous round, but it's far from over.
Jake with 42 health. He might just be able to hold on to this or buy enough time for Zelsis to reinforce. And now these 100 Thieves players are getting pinched. They're wondering, where could people be? Oh, that is so enormous. Completely relieves the pressure coming from A side.
Yeah, but are you expecting 2 on the flank? You know 1 is here. Are you expecting Zelsis? Jake, who's so weak, the spam, he still delivers. Stellar, a brutal 1v2. He just got a shot at 1. Not able to land the shot. Swings around, looking for the spam on a Jake. Delivers! Stellar gets 3! The Red Bull clutch for 100 Thieves! Asuna, close by. There you see that flash out. Leaf trying to dance around, stay alive, find some cover. The shot back there too. They're feeling so much pressure. A 1-for-1. Stellar holding the line again. He spots the gun barrel. Oh, but there's another swing that he was unexpecting.
He did a lot of damage though. He may have done enough. Meanwhile, Jake got picked up in mid. This 3-player stack push catwalk found Jake in mid. And now it's a straight up 3v3. The spike's still not planted. If Zeppa goes for the tap, they could choose that moment to spring the retake.
Oh, they're patient. The paranoia is going to cause some problems, but the spike goes down. They wait to funnel out. A 1-for-1 continues. 2v2 left on the round. Zels is weak. And the pivotal pistol goes in favor of 100 Thieves.
Absolutely imperative that 100 Thieves won that one.
But we'll see if they're able to hold on. That's certainly going to help as the anchor falls.
Another kill through smoke.
Shock dart.
Rooney's weak, just avoids the shock dart.
2 down in hell, 1 on site, and then 2 back main. Can 100 Thieves crack through this? Position spotted. The spam's through. Not going to be good enough yet. There's 1 going down. That's another 2. But there's still so much to do. 100 Thieves are starting to claw their way back into this thing. Can Zeppa play hero? No. But perhaps Zelsis can. 1v2, 2 Bulldogs. The nade is going to provide some time. The flash is there. And that's clean from 100 Thieves.
Very nice retake on the bonus round. That's what you need. Dominating this entrance, and Zelsis will find it very difficult with Rooney.
Oh, they were waiting for that.
Pushed.
Yeah.
Spike
I feel like
down mid.
100 Thieves overplayed their hand there, and now Bang's gonna get caught on the walk back in.
They've lost mid. They've lost the map.
They might well have done.
Big from Asuna, but a good trade. And Leaf is intended to be just the cover here at this point. The spike is A. You've got Jake over there as well.
Spike planted.
Scanning ahead.
Oh, it's so tempting. You spot him. You spot the shoulder. Jake dealing a little bit more damage, but numbers back for 100 Thieves.
A 2v3 where they don't quite know where Leaf is positioned, and there isn't great amounts of time.
Or health. And look at that, 38 and 39.
1 enemy remaining.
Leaf gets the first, the second, dropped. A 3K for Leaf as Cloud9 take the lead back. Slow about it.
Derek has ult for this, but does he choose to use it, or is he scared he'll get overwhelmed?
That's really close. Patience pays off. Doesn't ult, but Leaf cleans him up. You hear the op shot rattle off, not gonna land. It's so chaotic, but the spike has made its way through in the hands of Zelsis. He's got to get the spike down.
And not only that, Rooney is playing a very safe position. Wow, this ult being ripped immediately to try and help them challenge.
Oh, Leaf was in such a good spot.
But that means no post-plant utility from the Sova ult.
No, and Cryo still has the op. Zelsis able to drop Asuna, who tried swinging around, making a play. Info should be gathered here. We also have Rooney has drone. Rooney is drone, and I don't think it spotted anything. The swing out from Rooney. He's good for it on to Stellar. The spam to back. Cryo with blades in hand. Can he make a play? He's gotten it down to 1. The tap. And Rooney's able to play it so safely. So diligently. Oh my gosh, that was so close. He goes up to try to make the play. And Rooney stuffs it. Early Hunter Fury out from Derek. Cancelled. And he goes forward. Huge up from 100 Thieves as they're getting a couple. Look at that pressure that they've applied B.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. They overpush B main again, lose 1 player, but Cryo survives. Now Cryo's in the attacker's spawn as Cloud9 run their way into B. Very weird positions, but once more Cloud9 find themselves in a 2v3 scenario. Can they pick players apart?
Where is he gonna take this?
Watch them.
There's nowhere safe.
Just clearing up B main, I guess? Yeah. But Cryo's still close by. Now starting to take that space. You've got to be careful here. If you're
Player
Cloud9.
standing.
That hurts.
They do not expect Cryo to still be there.
No. Jake in this 1v3 spots one. The dash through there, too many targets. He's trying to handle everything, and he can't handle any of it.
They think mid is clear, and Rooney's creeping.
He's got a shock dart, too. They're all going to funnel in from spawn right into Jake's crosshair. But they all fall, and now Rooney's position given away. Nano's not in play. Rooney not in play. We're tied again. Flank, yeah, that paranoia's going to hit a couple. They've been able to mow them down. Stellar gets forward. Stellar gets the ace with one bullet.
Still with a fragment grenade. Bang has no one to play off. Everything's so solo when it comes to 100 Thieves defense.
He has a paranoia, though. They're all blind. They can't see a thing.
Cover going out.
And that is crispy. Now it's Cloud9 forced to pivot. Once more playing a single-player disadvantage situation. How has Cryo missed that?
3v3 for the round. 50 seconds left. Sight in favor of Cloud9.
Recon dart in the smoke.
Uh-oh, spotted.
Planted. Oh.
Uh-oh, it's a fake. Zeus is still wise to it. Cleans him up. Numbers in favor of Cloud9. As this back and forth affair continues. That's big, though. 100 Thieves equalizing numbers. The spike ticking away. What can they do? A 1-for-1. Leaps in the clutch, and he wins it out. They're going to have to do it here to keep Cloud9 away from that point. Derek Strone not spotting anyone. And Depp was able to receive the aggression from Heaven. 3 on the round for him. Of 1 other for Leaf, and 12 for Cloud9. There begins to hit. Cryo's Blades not finding any value. But Bang keeping them back for now. They have some semblance of control, some semblance of authority on the side as Bang gets 3 in the round.
That's amazing performance by Bang, frankly.
The anchor delivering again, but can they close it out? It seems inevitable. Rooney's left in this clutch, and he's not able to do it. Regulation not enough.
Philly salvo.
There's a nano just on the other side, cleared out by the shock dart. Well done. The protocols from 100 Thieves clean, but the spray from Jake good too. 4v3 in favor of 100 Thieves as they funnel out. The flash sets up Zelsis to get Derek. And they have a decent idea where Stellar is. Surely they know, right? Oh gosh, they're not going to check. They're not going to check. Zelsis wins it out anyway.
Down, B.
2 remain. Now 1 for 100 Thieves as he falls. Cloud9 series point.
B.
Spike planted.
Not this time. It's going to be a 4v5 retake. And Cryo with an operator in hand. I bet he's wishing he had a rifle now.
Jake, patient. That high-low's too much. The kill through. I don't know how the heck he got away with that, but either way, traded out. Now Jake forced to push forward, and Asuna cleans him up. 3v3 further out, but the spike has been planted. It's again retake for 100 Thieves.
Can Zelsis be the thorn in their side? Hiding around in B main.
That's another. Cryo falls. It all falls down to Stellar. He's been clutched before. Can he do it again? He spots 1, but that's all it is. The time low. Stellar has to go forward and Leaf on the other side. I don't know that there's enough time. Even he gets a kill. He's gotten it down to 1, but that's all it's going to be. Underdogs no longer. Cloud9 take down 100 Thieves.
What a performance from this squad.